Okay, so I'm all sorted now, all packed away, and I am heading to there today. Probably can't really see it, but there's a giant steeple there. So the plan basically is I'm going to go to a church and see if I can charge all my shit up for a couple of hours, and then go. Hopefully that'll work out.
It was on this day that I realised that I'd actually passed the halfway point of the Cotswold Way.
This is the milestone that says that I'm halfway. Well, I'm over halfway. 47 miles to Chipping Camden, and it's 55 miles to Bath. So I've done 55 miles of the Cotswold Way. Well done me. Well, you can't really see me right now, but that was where I stayed last night, and I've come all the way down and then up to here. That's really cool.
I made my way out of the wild and into the sleepy little village of Painswick in the middle of nowhere. So clean, so quiet, and so calm. For me, it was at Painswick that I began to really enjoy the Cotswold Way. Although the temperature was scorching, I was tired and my feet hurt. It was about here, when I got halfway through, that I realised that this was really going to happen for me. I was walking the entire length of the UK. For me, it was the Cotswold Way that really represented England and everything that I loved about it. The wild, the forests, the history, the solitude. I felt like I was walking through my favourite fantasy novel. But this was real.
Temperatures hiked right back up again to like 28 degrees. So today, forests are my friend. Although, I checked the map and I have 5 hills to climb today. 5. And then I camp on the last one. But that's fine, because I'm one with the hill. So that there is Cooper's Hill, and what that's famous for is the Gloucestershire cheese roll, where what I would say are idiots throw a round piece of cheese down that extremely steep hill that I just showed you the top of, and then they all run after it. Which is just mental now that I've been to the top of that and now I know what it looks like. Wow. Just taking a little rest now. I made it past Cooper Hill and I'm about to go for the bird lip. Just found a little stream, and guess who deserves to go in? If I don't fall down there first. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Ooh. Oh, that's so good. That felt so good. I believe I'm at Bird Lip, or I'm approaching Bird Lip right now. Let's see. There's a sign just here. It says the peak is that way and Cotswold goes that way, but I'm going to go to the peak since I worked so fucking hard to go and have a little glimpse of it. so I will. That is like a long drop to your death.
Although I experienced some major highs on the Cotswold Way, I also experienced some brutal lows.
I'll admit something, and that's today has been a trying day. And it's the first time on the whole trip so far I've gotten really pissed off. I'm now like 2 miles away from the track, all because my phone can't hold a charge, and it's just pissing me off. It's past sundown, so I missed the sunset, and I'm still ages away from where I'm supposed to be camping, so I'm getting a bit annoyed. So my fucking phone died obviously on the way, so I got lost, and now I'm camping in another golf field thing right next to a farmer's field. I'm about 1.5 miles away from where I'm supposed to be, which everything's just gone fucking wrong today. It's pissed me right off. I'm in a pretty shit mood. I've even lost my torch. As simple as that, I've lost my torch as well. I had something to eat, and that cheered me up a bit for a while, and hopefully I'll just get some sleep and I'll wake up tomorrow feeling much better. But it's just been one of those fucking days, you know? Shit. But it's fine. Pretty much I'm over halfway now. You know, I've only got about 2 more, maybe 3 days of walking the Cotswolds, and I'm done that. And yeah, so, but sometimes things can get on my nerves. Good morning. Last night I slept not too bad. I did take some Night-All, so I made sure I slept through the night because I really needed it. And then I woke up about 7 o'clock hearing someone walk like down the track right next to me, and I was like, oh, shit, I better get up. And lo and behold, just as I was packing up, a bunch of golfers turned up about 7:30 playing golf, and I was like, ah, shit. So luckily nobody moved me on, but I have to wait for breakfast. So now I'm just heading on the road for a bit. It's much colder today. It's I don't know what degrees it is, but it's quite overcast, and I'm not complaining. Decided to stop for a cup of tea and admire the view, and I've seen quite a few people actually. This is the first time I've seen so many people on this entire Cotswold Way, so I've been alone for most of it really, like other than a couple of, well, the pub that I went to and a couple of places to eat and stuff. Most of the time I've really not had any conversation or human contact, so it's nice to actually talk to someone.
Might go right.
Oh yeah, it's gonna
you
be
can
fine.
sit now.
So this is Alan. I just met him on the Cotswold Way. We just had a lovely little conversation just after I've had a nice cup of tea, and we're on the Leckhampton Hill.
Leckhampton Hill.
That's the one, yeah.
Leckhampton Hill.
He's very impressed with the fact that I'm walking 1,000 miles.
It's 900 actually.
900. Don't take it away from me, okay? But yeah, it's been great. So that there is the Devil's Chimney. How cool is that?
The trail led me across all the highest hills of the Cotswold Way. There were so many beautiful views and things to see. As I was drawing nearer to the end of the Cotswold Way, I realised I really hadn't met very many people along the way. I was becoming lonely, and I wanted to make a new friend.
I am now over 300 metres above sea level on Cleve Hill. Look at that view. Wow. At the top of Cleve Hill. I have to admit it's pretty disappointing to get to the top of it and find that it's been turned into a golf course. You know, after all the signs that warn you to look after the place and all that sort of shit, and then you just got a bunch of guys in shorts hitting balls around, and it's just, I don't know, it's just annoying, you know. Oh well, that's Cleve Hill done. Now I'm on my way to Winchcombe. I'm in Halewood now, or Haleswood, or Haleywood, or whatever it's called. There's literally a campsite right there, but I have £2 on me, and why would I pay when I can stay in this wood for free? So I'm going to try and find somewhere campable. I've got about an hour of sunlight left, and bed is calling me. I've climbed all those peaks. All of those are mine. I've done all those. Got another beautiful sunset to watch.
Okay, so I just woken up for my last day on the Cotswolds, and I'm gonna get up. I'm just gonna skip breakfast, so I just want to get going. And yeah, I've got about 15 miles to get to Chipping Camden, and yeah.
Lot of little calves, but I don't see a bull anywhere. They're not so scary. Stupid cows.
It was on the final day of the Cotswold Way that my loneliness was quenched. I made a new friend. A friend that I had a lot in common with.
I genuinely just met another Entwender. This girl was running from John O'Groats down to Land's End. How cool was that? And a couple of the people that she was with said they would give me a place to have a shower tonight when I get to Chipping Camden, which is just amazing. I'm so happy with that. I can't believe that.
This is Megan, and she ran the 1,000-mile journey in 40 days and became the youngest woman to do it.
So that's it, I've made it to the end of the Cotswolds. That marks the halfway point of my second leg of this great journey, and I couldn't be happier. I was literally down to my very last pound when I turned up to the end of the Cotswolds, and I was just trying to think, do I want food or do I want a drink? And then I found the perfect combination. I'm so ready for a shower.
Tess and Ian were the only people who I met on the Cotswold Way that actually took me in and helped me on my journey. They were so important to the journey after spending 7 lonely days in the wilderness without anyone to talk to. Although I can appreciate the solitude and quietness of the wilderness alone, I've always craved human connection. They showered me, fed me, and healed me, and provided nourishment for the soul before I started the heart of England.
I can see the sunrise, it's walked into your room. Well, I believed in compromise, but there's nothing I can prove.